Hi, Carl. Did you just come home and leave again? I thought I heard the front door.
Yeah. After taking a look at the state of the house, I don't know how you expect me to relax.
I'm sorry, I haven't had the chance to clean up since breakfast this morning. I'll clean up while finishing making dinner.
Did I ask you for excuses?
I'm not giving you an excuse. I'm explaining why there's still a few dishes in the sink.
You have been home since then. There was plenty of time for you to clean up.
I came home for about 20 minutes. Just enough time to clean up after work, then make it to class.
Then you need to budget your time better.
I did the best I could. This week is midterms, so I need to spend more time studying.
I still don't want to hear your excuses.
It's not an excuse. Look, I've already finished cleaning up. Why don't you come back and we can do something fun?
I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get something to eat.
But dinner's almost ready.
I'm not sitting in a filthy house while you blather on and on about your day. I want peace, quiet, and most of all, clean.
It's been a really long week and I don't want to fight with you.
Good. Take this opportunity to fix your mistakes. When I get home, it needs to be clean.
I'm trying.
My mother had 5 kids, and our house was spotless. You don't have any children, so you have no excuse for the place to be so dirty.
It's just a few dishes in the sink. If it bothers you so much, you can clean up too, you know. After all, when you moved in with me 2 years ago, we agreed to split the chores.
I lost my appetite by seeing the state of the place when I walked through the door.
You just said you're going to get dinner.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get my appetite back. That won't happen if I come back home.
Okay, fine. I'll make your lunch with the leftovers.
You should be willing to make my lunch from scratch tomorrow.
Like I said, I'm studying for midterms. You have a microwave at work. Use it.
Fine, whatever. Just make sure the place is clean when I return.
Okay, stay safe.
What the hell, Mary?
What? What happened?
The towel that I used last night is still hanging over the laundry machine. Why haven't you cleaned it yet?
There isn't enough for a load. When you undress, I should have enough to start a load when I get home.
What did I just tell you 2 days ago? I don't want to live like this. You're supposed to keep the place clean.
I can't do the laundry with just one towel. That's a complete waste, especially knowing that you'll be able to add more the next day.
I don't want your excuse. You said you're good at your job.
I am very good at my job. That's why I've been promoted despite reducing my hours for school.
I don't see any proof of that. 2 days in 1 week, this place has been far from spotless.
It was a few dishes in the sink and one towel, Carl. If you want to clean up, you're welcome to do so.
Yeah, well, I work all day, and I don't want to live in a pigsty. All you do is clean a few homes and go to school. Basically, you have time. I don't. The fact that you think I should come home and work is ridiculous.
I didn't say you should, but if you don't like what I've been doing since you moved in, you can clean. After all, you agreed to do the chores too. That was one of the reasons why I agreed to letting you move in with me.
So you think that I should work all day, then come home and keep working? Are you so lazy that you don't think you should do anything while I slave away?
I do work. I spend between 20 and 30 hours cleaning every week, then spend 5 hours in class and at least 15 hours on homeworks and projects. You work 40 hours and that's it.
What I do is physically demanding. You try climbing under cars all day and see how much you can do at the end of the day.
I know that you work in a special area under the cars, so you aren't climbing under them. I know it's hard work, but it's not as difficult since they upgraded the facility. You even told me that. And what I do is also physically demanding. Cleaning up houses isn't exactly easy.
Right. You do it for a living. You should be willing to do it for me. If one of our cars has problems, I'll be more than happy to fix them.
Okay, I need an oil change since I haven't had time to go to a shop to get that taken care of.
That's not fixing the car. What you want is just maintenance. If you really need it done, though, make an appointment with my work and they'll work you into it.
What? You just said you would work on the cars.
I said I would fix the cars if they needed it. What you want is something you should be doing anyway.
Well, cleaning the apartment is just general maintenance too, so you should be handling that yourself.
It is not even remotely the same.
I know. That's because cleaning has to be done every day. Car maintenance and car repair is only a few times a year. So you're putting more work on me.
Oh, please, cleaning is hardly work. I've seen you. It literally only takes you 15 minutes to clean up the kitchen after dinner.
That's because I clean while cooking so that there isn't that much to do when I finish.
Okay, so you shouldn't be complaining. Just clean up like you have been and stop slacking off. If you were my client, I would fire you.
Well, if you paid me, you wouldn't have to worry about there being a mess.
Oh, so me helping you pay the bills isn't enough, huh? You think I should be paying you too?
Yeah, I think it sounds fair.
I'll bet you wouldn't make it 5 days without me. I make your life a lot easier.
You've got it. I need to focus on school for the next 5 days, so I'll be staying somewhere else until it's over.
Is this your passive-aggressive way of trying to force me to help you?
No, this is me accepting your challenge. I know you've never lived on your own, and cleaning isn't hard, right? So it shouldn't be a problem for you to take care of things without me. I've already made dinner and I'll pack you a lunch for tomorrow.
Whatever. Don't try to butter me up. I'm sure I'll realize that I'm better off living somewhere without you.
Oh, I hope that is true. I'm gonna block you for 5 days. After all, they say time makes the heart grow fonder.
That's not going to happen. I'm sure that it's going to be amazing without you.
I hope so. Have fun.
Where are you? I just got home and you haven't cleaned up anything. My dishes are still in the sink from last night, my towels on the floor in the bathroom, and my lunch seems to have spoiled since I left it on the counter this morning. You really are getting lazy. Marie, this isn't funny. I need dinner. There was nothing in the oven. Marie, this isn't funny. Come home and clean up your place. Please come home, Marie. I don't have enough money to buy dinner again, and this place is an absolute pigsty. How can you just leave me here like this? I thought you said you loved me. You have to come home. I don't know how to cook anything. Come on, baby. I get it. You've been helpful to have around the place, and I'll be more appreciative. But you have to come home now, because I cannot live like this. I try to wash my clothes, but now there's water leaking everywhere. When I got home, the landlord was saying that we flooded the apartment below us. You have to come home and fix this. I don't have any clothes for work tomorrow. And the landlord says I have to leave so that they can make repairs. I have nowhere to go for the next couple of days while they fix it. How can you do this to me? You're supposed to take care of this stuff. Instead, you make me work and take care of everything at home. It's not fair. Why won't you answer me?
Holy! What happened here? Why is the landlord saying I can't enter our place? I know you haven't gone to work yet, Carl.
Oh, now you answer. I should just ignore you after what you did to me.
I told you that I was gonna block you for a few days. I come back and I can't even get into my own place.
The landlord has to do a lot of repairs.
What do you mean he has to do a lot of repairs?
You left me to take care of everything on my own. I don't know how to cook, so I didn't know that I had to stay with the food. When I went to clean my clothing, because I didn't have clothes for work, the pan caught on fire. I dropped the pan on the floor and burned it trying to put out the fire. Then I had to wear dirty clothing to work, and during that time the washer broke and began getting water on the apartment below us. That's what I came home to.
How in the world did you manage all of that in just a few days?
You deserted me. This all happened because you left me, and I was too tired.
I don't even know what to say to that. At least not over text.
It should be obvious. Start apologizing, because I deserved so much better than this. I'm slaving away at work, then I have to come home and take care of everything. Who does that to the person they claim to love?
Well, you do. I work and go to school, but you still expect me to take care of everything. And if you didn't have me, you'd be expected to do all of that yourself. It's what all adults do.
Oh, so on top of deserting me, you're insulting me.
I'm pointing out what most people already know. If you didn't have your mother cleaning up behind you for all of your life, you would have learned that.
You are a horrible girlfriend, and I demand better going forward.
You know the best way to resolve this issue.
Yeah, insist that you become a better wife and house cleaner.
Whoa! What do you mean, wife? We aren't married.
And I'm not going to marry you if this is how you treat your partner. So if you want that big proposal you've been talking about, you need to get yourself together and do better.
I did realize something over the last 5 days.
It had better be that you realize just how horrible you've been treating me.
No. I got a taste of what life is like without you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I worked hard when I was cleaning. Then I went to class. I ate at the school commons area. The meals were cheap. Then when I got back to the hotel room, it was clean. No cooking, no cleaning up behind me or you. It was heavenly.
So you made me miserable, but went off and acted like some spoiled rich kid? What is wrong with you?
Well, it made me realize that I've been doing too much. So I'll make a deal with you. You can either take over half of the chores, or we can break up.
You're giving me an ultimatum?
I'm setting the boundary that I should have made when I let you move in with me. You promised that I wouldn't have to do everything. Now I do everything at home while working and going to school.
I give you moral support.
Telling me that I'm a terrible partner, saying I'm lazy, and saying that I don't work is your idea of moral support?
You don't appreciate me at all.
Actually, I overestimated how much you do for this relationship, so either step up or get out.
How can you do this to me? Clearly you don't love me.
After our time together, I think I've decided that, I shouldn't be. It may hurt, but I'll get over you. Especially if things go back to being so much easier without you.
You're a horrible bit. I don't want anything else to do with you. I'm gonna pack up my things and leave you. We'll see how long you last without me.
Yeah, you go back to living with Mommy. I'm sure she'll be so pleased to have you back with her and the other kids.
My mother loves me, unlike you.
Oh, let her know that I'm not taking you back.
She wouldn't want her eldest son to be with such a worthless woman who thinks that cleaning the home is work.
Thank you for the laugh, I really needed that. You couldn't even make it a week keeping the place minimally clean, but sure, cleaning is easy.
I'm tired at the end of the day.
So am I. And my clients treat me better than you do. At least they pay me for my work.
I pay the bills.
You only contribute to 3 bills and a third of rent. And I'll bet what you did over the last few days will mean I don't get my security deposit back.
I hope you don't. You're horrible. I should have dumped you a long time ago.
Oh, that's so sweet. I feel exactly the same way. You've got until the end of the month to get out. I'll get your name off the lease.
I don't trust you to do that. I'll take care of it, because you might claim that it's work.
Make sure that you do. Good luck, Carl. You'll need it.
No, I don't. And I don't need you either. Hi, Marie. I thought I should check in to see how you're doing.
Hi, Carl. I'm surprised to hear from you.
Why? Just because we broke up doesn't mean I don't care about you.
Okay.
I would still like to be friends.
Okay, but now is not a good time.
What? Why? I thought you'd be glad to hear from me.
Between work and school, I'm still busy.
Yeah, but not too busy to hang out with me, right?
Yeah, I am. There isn't much time left in the semester, so I really need to focus finishing a few projects.
Then you need to get out of the place and do something fun.
I would love to, but I really need to focus.
Finding it hard to get everything done without me, huh?
Sure, let's go with that.
I know that you miss me.
Honestly, things have been easier without you. I only have to cook and clean for one, so in that way, life has gotten easier.
Are you trying to make me feel guilty?
No, just telling you that things are a bit easier now.
Well, if things are that much easier, you should have time to go out with me.
No, I don't. I ended up taking on another house, and classes are stressful. I love just relaxing at the end of the day.
Aha! I knew it! You had to take on more work. I mean, I would be willing to move back in with you and help you pay for stuff again.
No, that's not it at all. One of my clients recommended me to their friends, and they really needed my help. One of their kids is in the hospital, so they have a lot going on. I'm really just helping them keep from having a really messy house. I'm not even charging them my normal rate.
You need me to stick up for you. They're taking advantage of your good nature.
No, I enjoy helping people when they need it.
Are you seeing someone? Is that why you don't want me to come around?
I don't have time to date. When I graduate, I'll think about it again. After you, I have no interest in starting over right now.
I'm telling you, you don't have to start over. I'm willing to take you back.
No thanks. I'm gonna stay single while I focus on school.
You probably already have someone else. Were you cheating on me?
I don't have time for this, Carl. Good luck, and maybe we can talk in a few years.
Oh, come on. I know you miss me. Marie? Marie, you have to come out here and tell the cops that this is all a big mistake.
You tried to break into my apartment. It's not a mistake. That's stalker behavior.
Oh, please, I know you missed me. I was trying to surprise you.
We are over, Carl. I don't miss you. And after this, I don't ever want to see you again.
You can't let this happen to me.
I'm not gonna stop them. I have a final tomorrow, and you've already made it so that I'm not going to get enough sleep. If you aren't in jail, I won't be able to sleep.
Aw, now you're just being overdramatic. Now come out here and fix this.
Hopefully you won't be out before I finish the semester. If you aren't locked up, I'm not going to feel safe here.
I lived with you. I know that you're comfortable around me. Now tell them to let me go.
Never contact me again! Carl spent the night in jail, but his father paid his bail the next day. He pretty much came straight to my place, and he ended up right back in jail because I had managed to get an emergency protective order. His parents got him out again, but it took nearly a week. That was enough time for me to finish school. After talking with my landlord, he let me out of the lease, although I didn't get my deposit back. Since I was studying law, I had a chance for a real-world case of learning how to fight for money owed. One of my professors was kind enough to help me, and eventually Carl had to pay me half of the deposit I missed, as well as a few $1,000s for emotional distress. It wasn't a lot of money, though. Between the protective order and the money, he again thought it would be a good idea to try to force me to talk to him. When he broke into the apartment where we used to live, Carl came face to face with a couple who had no idea who he was. He ended up getting an actual prison sentence for breaking and entering, as well as hurting the woman. He thought she was me. But first he had to recover as the man broke Carl's arm after Carl attacked his wife. As far as I know, he's still in jail. I recently graduated, and thanks to Carl, I have a lot more practical experience on top of being near the top of my class. I still keep in touch with a couple of the families whose houses I used to clean, especially the family who I was helping. Spending time at their house, I met the wife's brother, and he was super sweet. We're taking things slow, but he's already shown that he not only knows how to clean, he's a better cook than me.